What is up, my friends? I will explain everything about my computer in a moment. I don't feel like front loading this with a lot of bullshit, so let's just start a new file really quick. This is going to be a Soulslike run to replace my previous Soulslike run. I think I'm just going to start with the 1911, probably die and brick myself instantly. That's fine. Just get some meds and yandle in. Soulslike, hard, blah, blah, blah. We're going to go with Duty Bros. This guy looks pretty cheeky. So I have streamed a couple times and kind of covered this, but I'm not going to do anything with those videos. This one I hopefully turn into a video. So what happened was my old 10-year-old rig was giving me a lot of issues, and I work a lot on my computer besides just the video stuff. So I finally decided to upgrade it, you know, fun, good times, happy times. And everything was great, everything was dandy. The more I used it though, I started to realize that the CPU had a core issue. So it was a faulty CPU. I returned that. Then I had some drive issues, and I had a lot of drives like failing and fucking up on me. Windows 11 has been nothing but a pain in the ass. I've had to reinstall that several times. That's very fun. During all of this, I lost my entire Gamma 0.9.3 install and all of my saves. I was able to recover the saves, but I cannot play them on the new update. I've done everything that's recommended in the Discord to make them playable, and yeah, it doesn't work. I don't know if it's something I'm missing. I've done everything. It might also be that I recovered them and they were recoverable off the drive, but maybe they're just corrupted anyways. Who knows? I can't seem to find a build of 9.3 either. So yeah, starting everything over again. The good news is I have since replaced all the parts that have given me issues because obviously it was a new build, so I just returned that shit. This current build should be good. Everything should be good. I think we're good. So moving forward, I have a nice new PC that destroys my 10-year-old PC that I had before. I see that my magazine mod's working this time. That's nice. I'm going to try playing with mags on this time. We'll see if it actually works. Let me check my keybinds, because last time, no matter what I did, it would rebind the reload button and the unjam button. Unjam C. Okay, let's try to remember that. Why does everything look like it's glowing red? Yeah, the shadows look funky, right? What's up with this? But yeah, hopefully everything's good, and then I can get back to making videos, because now I have the time to do so. Why? I don't understand why everything looks red and shadow. Well, let's get some tasks. Try to figure out what the hell this red glow is. Agroprom, why not? Package. We're not going to Yantar yet. We're not going to Chalk Cemetery yet. We're not going to defend because that is boring. We'll just have to deal with weird red shadows for now. They're not even red shadows. It's like it looks like an anti-aliasing effect. Let's just play. The hell with it. The stutters, bro. This update stutters a lot. Mission failed. You died already? I was really hoping that you guys would. Maybe he'll just die. Give me some free stuff. Can I reload by... Nope. Alright, let's get to the butcher. Buy out some ammo. So I don't know everything that's new in 9.31. Briefly read the update notes when it was like announced. I barely remember anything. I know that that stairs finally feel like stairs. So I mean, that's cool. It's always been a complaint that I've had with this damn game. The stairs suck. So it's nice to see that stairs function like stairs now. As for everything else, though, I have no idea. Yeah, this shit likes to stutter. Which honestly, that alone makes me not like this update. If we're gonna be stuttering constantly, Like, that's something I can't put up with in games. Just wanted to check what his ammo costs. I forget. Yeah, the stairs feel so much better. They're not covered in ice anymore. Is that one change worth all the other stuff? Including the bad performance? Probably not. But it's welcome nonetheless. And everyone wants me to go to the army warehouse already. 10 dog meat. Homie is throwing a damn barbecue for the zone. Feels like things are zoomed in quite a lot, no? Because 90 FOV shouldn't look like that. It's not that. Weird. Maybe I'm just tripping. Alright, buddy. Give me your ammo. See, this part seems a little painful. Also, who sells mags? Is it like just going to be technicians? Or general stores? I guess I didn't check the flea market guy. Kind of glanced at it. Maybe he had some? Because I turned on the mod where traders are supposed to sell mags. Because if you have to find magazines, I don't know if I want to play with this mod on. Because that sounds like just the worst thing in the world. There's a lot of shit that spawned here, dude. Did I jam? Am I out of ammo? What? Probably out of ammo. Thought I reloaded. That was a great start. Almost died to the first bower, just like I figured. Man, this red is bothering me, bro. Okay, so you reload slower while moving. Because of course you do. Why can't I reload? It's not letting me reload. Oh, one of the mags wasn't part of my thing. That's so... It's a very clunky system. Which, I mean, I guess it would be, huh? The way it's bolted onto the game. I'm gonna try to get used to it. I'm gonna try. It's gonna be difficult, though. Where'd that cat go? Why does everything look so zoomed in? Like, why is this gun, like, in my face? I'm gonna sleep for a bit. Just my leg fix. Set a spawn and just fix my leg. We're cheaping. We're being cheap. I don't feel like limping around. I don't want to waste the damn med kit on it already. Hey, Harpy. Good to hear about the lost my saves. Yeah, me too. For these new ones, I'll definitely be backing them up. Honestly, I was able to recover them. There's a chance that they're just corrupted because they were deleted. But the software I use says that they were perfectly fine to recover. But I lost 9.3, and I cannot get the saves to work with 9.3.1, no matter what I've done. Let's go see what this gunfire was over here. Heard gunfire and then a mission failed, so someone died out here. It's a military. I'd like to kill him. I like the idea of it, but I don't know if I'm gonna like playing like this. Probably won't be bad in a bit. Alright, so this is probably the dude that... Oh, this is a... Give me your shit. Here, this is probably the guy that gave me the quest. That failed. Alright, let's get to jump on this dude. We want to kill him. What was he? Like a master? This will be fun. That red shadow shit is bothering me so much. Cat just finished the job for me. Now he's dead. What was up here? Is it just a mutant? Probably some meatballs or something down this hill. Oh yeah. Yep, first thing I did, because I saw that in the mod manager, and then I went to the disk and tried all the fixes that I saw there, because other people reported having issues too. And yeah. When I tried it without using the pre 9.1 save mod, I would get like an error, like an actual error. And then once when I do it with the mod, I just hard crash constantly. With like no error log whatsoever. Come back here, you meatball. I hate how they scatter so far. Like, don't you know I gotta kill you for money? Of course you know. Nice to see the game runs so well now with the why does it keep leaving your fucking loadout, dude? Is it because I load it with one ammo type and then I reload it with a different ammo type? That is annoying. Like that's 100% gonna get me killed when I'm trying to reload in the middle of a long fight. And even though I have the mag, it's like not in my loadout. That's my knife. Must have unbounded or something. Quick knife wasn't working. Oh, quick knife doesn't work when you have the PDA out, right? Yeah, stupid. I mean, I guess it's not stupid, but this ammo mod mag like management is gonna be rough. I can already see so many issues arising from it. Let's buy out the rest of Butcher's ammo now that I made some monies. Now I'm gonna burn through it like instantly. And probably start working down towards Cordon. Isn't this a military base? I thought duty, oh wait, no, duty and military aren't enemies, huh? Mercenary Bandit, Monolith, and Freedom. So that military dude I was shooting at earlier, he was like, "What the hell you doing, bro?" I didn't lose rep because the cat killed him. I didn't test this before I got online, so it's my fault. I should have tested it really quick. But I don't feel like troubleshooting for half of the stream. I just want to play. It's been such a rough couple of weeks getting everything like working. It's been such a headache getting my computer properly working and everything. Troubleshooting over and over and over. Okay, so military's cool with me? Or are you guys gonna fight me? I don't think I've ever seen so much military up here. Cool, we're cool. See if we can get to the farm without getting jumped by a million cats. Because that usually happens to me right here. I guess I feel slow already because I started with a medium suit. I used to starting with medium. Okay, I got a meatball. What's going on? Am I just like out of ammo or jammed or what? Oh, shooting at me. Bandit. Didn't even have anything useful. Go deal with that bandit after I set my home point. I do not like how it keeps making these like not a part of my loadout, bro. Like that is a deal breaker with this mod. It's so much upkeep. Let's set home point here. Because I plan to make some monies. Okay, you don't have magazines. Do you have magazines? Oh, you got magazines. Okay. 900. Oh, at least magazines aren't like super fucking expensive. There's a 2K fonts mod. I have no problem reading it. I don't know how bad it looks on stream. Oh, you're a rookie. I thought you were a bandit. I mean, a loner. Rookie loner. I'll probably enable that mod though. I'll remember after the stream when I'm done playing. Because it wouldn't hurt. But yeah, I don't have a problem reading it. That's what my glasses are for, man. Alright, let's get to Corden. Let's go access Corden's Wi-Fi and see what they got. It is readable? Cool. Yeah, I'll still install that mod. There's no reason not to. Better text is better text. Unless it makes it like for like retired people kind of big. Then I wouldn't use it. Okay, who killed this dog? Who's responsible for this? Okay. These anomalies glow a lot more now. I don't know if that's part of the update or just because I'm playing on like a higher quality setting now. They are very sparkly glowy. It's probably part of the reshade, I'd imagine. Yeah, I'm sure it was something he had to include, frankly, since playing in 1440 is just like the standard now. I've barely upgraded to a 1440, so this is new to me, even though it's like 10 years late. 1440 was the thing when I built the last PC that I just upgraded. I'm late to the party. It's definitely a lot nicer. I wouldn't say I absolutely needed it, but of course now that I have it, I don't want to go back. It's usually how it works. There's really not a lot of quests down here. Some hell spawn over there fighting something. Dogs, I think. I don't want to deal with a million bowers. These things will murk me. They always do. I always get my ass kicked by bowers. Oh, that's a close one too in the Great Swamp. All right, we'll swing by there. Let's go here, then we'll swing by the Great Swamp. Yeah, it's very CPU bound. That's why my game ran like shit on my main file once I upped the the population settings. It was fine in a lot of the zones, but as you go up north, which are already like poorly optimized trash, it gets really bad, or it got really bad on mine. This rig should be able to handle it though. The 3D cache ones, the AMD ones, the new AMDs, the X3Ds. They're probably good for certain things. When I was looking at upgrading, because I don't just game on my computer, I do a lot of productivity stuff. And the AMDs are, they offer a great value proposition. I think that they're perfectly fine for most cases. And frankly, they would have been a huge upgrade even for me, because my last rig was so old. But like when you look at the benchmarks for certain things like rendering, which I do a lot of, not just videos, but 3D modeling and stuff. Intel is just still like pretty far ahead, just because the single core is just so much better. And I know Intel's kind of shit the bed a lot these last couple of years. I think AMD has as well, and a lot of people tend to overlook the problems AMD has made. It's kind of a pick your poison thing. I don't think brand loyalty is important, so fighting for either one is stupid. But yeah, when I was looking at which one to get, I don't know, it seemed like Intel was still the way to go for my use case. Because I was looking at those AMDs and they did look pretty good. Pretty good value too, quite frankly. Good price. Oh yeah, Intel had a lot of issues. They had double issues back to back that they didn't address in time. And that's kind of the problem too, is they didn't address it in a timely manner. They knew that there was an issue with the manufacturing process, still shipped them, no, didn't tell anybody. They knew that there was an issue with the microcode, didn't tell anyone, took forever to update it. Like, they just continued to shit the bed. Even, I mean, people would still be pissed off and have a right to be pissed off if they just immediately came out and said it and addressed it. But the fact that they didn't say anything for such a long time, you know, it just makes things worse. So I totally understand the hatred or the distrust towards Intel. None of these corporations are your friends. Let's make that clear. Yeah, none of these corporations are your friends. Do not have brand loyalty just because. Always research and figure out what is the best for your use case. Don't just listen to some YouTuber. Don't just go with what's new, and definitely don't fucking just go with brand loyalty. Because you will have a bad fucking time if you do that. Do your research, people. Do your research. That is the TLDR of my rant. Oh yeah, the 4090s, dude? Yeah. It's because NVIDIA is just... Everyone's moving so fast towards the AI market, and that's what NVIDIA's doing, especially. That, like, they're just leaving the consumer behind. Because, you know, that's what... That's essentially what happened with Intel. Because Intel, you know, a lot of their clientele are businesses. They are big businesses. Like everything behind engineering and all that, like they're using Intel stuff. And when it gets to that point, you know, businesses don't give a shit. They just throw money at whatever they need. And so you'd live through that. What happens is they get complacent. Because it doesn't matter what the product is. The business is going to buy, like, you know, a shitload of the product because it's a business. And then the consumer's the one that ends up getting fucked over for it. So yeah, you just got to do your research. There's still someone here, isn't there? Why is the mark all the way back here? Oh, shit. Wow. You were narrowly avoiding me, buddy. I did not even hear you. AI seems a little bit tweaked in this new update. That'd be pretty cool if the AI is better. I always thought the AI in Gamma was surprisingly good. I mean, you see behind the curtain, definitely, because it's an old game, but it's still pretty impressive. I really like the AI in Gamma. Considering how fucking awful AI is in modern games, where they just seemingly don't even put any development time behind it. It's refreshing. Even if it's basic at times. I think I'm going to go back to Corden. I just wanted to do this quest since it was so close. Yeah, I mean, again, my last rig lasted me 10 years. 11 years, technically. And I didn't upgrade anything in it. I added more RAM to it. That was it. Because, yeah, I don't have a need to upgrade, like, constantly. For me, waiting 10 years to update my rig, you know, I got huge gains. Big gains. So that's nice for me. Clean your shader cache. I'm going to do what this guy recommended really quick. I guess that might be the issue, actually, the shader cache. Because it was probably built on my last GPU. We've deleted the shader cache. Let's try. You're not a hardened Tarkov, bro? Well, there's your problem, dude. You gotta get Tarkov and become a Giga Chad, you know? If you're not a Giga Chad, why are you even playing Gamma for, bro? Come on. You should know better. Only Giga Chads allowed. The game out. I think that fixed it. It did. Good old Gamma Discord. Alrighty. What do we got? Go back up to Garbage. I wouldn't mind buying these because that will be nice. But then that's 12 grand that I still wouldn't be able to use the shotgun. So not the best use of my money. We'll wait until I find like an SMG. Run back up north. All the stuff that I left back behind here, I'll just swing back down and get later. I want to experiment with base building. I haven't built a base. Let's speak English here. At all in this. It was something I always meant to get to. But then every time I sit down to play the game, I just kind of want to play. I don't think Gamma and say like, oh, I want to like build a base, and to me it's always just like, I'm gonna get on Gamma and shoot some mutants and stalkers in the face. And if I made a base, I would probably just use it for my base. I'd probably just fast travel to the base constantly to have access to my stuff instead of using the anomalous stash. Because I don't like using it for forward progress. Like if I'm going to run somewhere to quest, I'd prefer not to use it. Because then that kind of feels like you're missing out on the emergent gameplay. Which is, of course, the best part of Gamma. Oh, now you guys have something for me in Cordon. 14 dog meat. It was 10 last time. Due to destroying a fucking barbecue, man. What do we think that sound is? A zombie? What the hell is this? A zombie. I still do that every time when I see a zombie. I'm never gonna immediately recognize it's a zombie. I'm always gonna stare at it for a while and be like, huh. What's up with this guy? Waiting for the faction identifier. Oh, okay. Someone's fighting the lurker. I don't have a lot of ammo, but I'm down to... Oh, shit. There's 3-pack of lurkers over there. I'm down to go see if we can loot some corpses over here. But this might be a bad idea. Oh. Where are you? Use an eco, bro. Have any bodies anywhere? Sounds like the flea market is fighting some stuff. Let's get up here. Let's crest this hill, see what they got. I don't see bodies. Probably too far though. They're probably just fighting some bandit or dog or something. Revenge killing. And a shipment. Let's get the shipment. Dead body on the floor really quick. And I gotta swing by the butcher to pick up some ammo because I am very low. That's all I have left. I think that target I have to kill is fighting something. That gunfire sounds like it's from that direction. Oop. Let's put the minimap on. Been playing with it more and more. I really like the need to you know, bring up the minimap a lot, PDA a lot. But yeah, the more I play, the more I'm finding that I just don't want to do that anymore. I like the immersion of it though. No, fuck, it disappeared because of autocomplete tasks. Damn it. I wanted to loot that gun. I accidentally just stripped it though. Uh-oh. Ah, well, we'll get another one. Got like 3 hours of sleep last night. What were you doing, dude? Busy? I got like 3 hours of sleep last night as well, by the way. I was building and rebuilding this computer over and over again, trying to get it set up with parts that are finally not fucking faulty. So that's happy times. Now I get to celebrate with Gamma that looks quite good, quite pretty. And I'm able to stream and stuff in 1440 and it looks better and I'm not lagging. So it was worth the heartache, the headaches. But they were headaches nonetheless. 2 mercs are my target. Missing duty soldier. I didn't even see that quest marked. Weird. Why the hell doesn't work? See, the thing is, and anyone who's troubleshooted a computer knows this, a lot of things are easy to figure out. It's when you have like a minor error, like a faulty CPU core like I did, that it becomes a fucking pain in the ass. Because you know there's a hardware error somewhere, and Windows 11 has like one of the worst error reporting dumps possible, and it's just a headache. When you're hard crashing constantly and blue screening constantly, you know, at least it's easy to figure out what the hell is wrong. But when you have to test like every fucking component over and over again, it's just the worst thing in the world. These guys are gonna go to what's it called? Wild territory, and I don't want to track them down in wild territory. We don't want to pursue. I'm gonna load in on top of them. Yeah, they zoned in and they teleported all the way up there. Nice. I should have just taken my opportunity when I first saw them. I think they probably would have killed me though. I don't have a lot of ammo. Mission failed. I'm failing a lot of missions in this damn run. People are dying constantly. Another one failed. The two details for that ecologist that I met in the forest up there. Just died. Let's get to this gunfire. Oh, it's those 3 lurkers that we saw earlier. They were running amok. All right, right here. Yes. Yes, I am all right there. Now, where did the people die? There you are. I mean, we're getting stuff. I just can't do anything with it yet. But hey, stuff. That's how I was playing my previous file. That's why I didn't update for the longest time, because I knew that like I had a 4-month save going since December, since I started making the videos. And I don't want to lose that. And then I lost it. So I would definitely recommend you don't alter anything, and you definitely don't update. I wouldn't get this update if you're not on a good computer, or at least a good graphics card. I know Gamma's really CPU bound, but I tried this out on a 4060 at first, which is better than my previous card, which was a 1080. And it stuttered like fucking constantly, even on low. It was a bad experience. I was very disappointed with how the new update runs. So I would advise not getting it unless you know your computer can handle that shit. I bought the FMJs out already? I thought I didn't. I thought I only bought... Oh no, he doesn't sell FMJs. He only sells Hydros. Never mind. Oh, we gotta drop some of this stuff. So let's see. I really, really dislike how it keeps removing stuff from loadout. Just put all this crap away. We'll worry about a proper stash later. Yeah, Yanov Station is just no bueno, dude. Those northern areas are hit or miss. Some parts of them run fine, and then others are just like awful. Because yeah, even though I was on a 10-year-old rig, like Gamma ran fine, and I'm always recording my footage as well, and I was always recording in pretty high quality. I know some of that gets lost in translation because YouTube compresses the shit out of everything, but I mean, yeah, I ran pretty well, all things considered. It's this new update that I feel is very poorly optimized. Yeah, I don't have a lot of ammo, but let's just see what's over here. What is it again? Mutant? Yeah, hopefully it's just something easy, like a dog. Something beefy, I'm not going to be able to kill it. Snorky boy? Snorky boys! And there's no anomalies that I could just lure him into. I don't think I have enough ammo to deal with this. I'd have to get some actual good shots, and I wouldn't hold my breath on that. Hey, a cooking kit. That's a nice find in a little lunchbox. Hey, there you go. Kill him. Go get him for me, buddy. Shoot. Shoot. What are you doing? He ran up to him to melee him. Where's that other one at? Alright, well. I think he kind of failed me there, buddy. He did some damage to him, at least. Alright, let's see if I can kill that other one now. What'd you have on you? Oh, I should have let him die. Thought he was dead already. I hear something. Right in the back of the head. Alright, well, we did it. I think I might just sleep so I can get some more ammo. We're gonna cheese. I mean, I guess I personally wouldn't consider... Dude, please. I don't think I'd consider sleeping cheesing. But I know that a lot of players probably would. Keep it super hardcore. I have the mods off so I can just sleep whenever I want. Speaking of, I don't think I made it so the shops reset every 24 hours. Which is what I like to play with it on. This will give me more tasks, and then I could buy some ammo. Yeah, the way I see it, like, if you were actually in the zone, if you just wanted to stay in bed the whole fucking day and not deal with the horrors outside, I mean, you'd be able to do it. What just happened? Did I pass out and die? What just happened? Why did I... Weird. I have no idea why that did that. That, like, completely fucked me, because now... Damn it, Gamma, why? Why do you do these things to me? Can't see anything. Yeah, let my stamina come back. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I, like, slept twice. Like, did I pass out? Alright, we loaded. I need to repair this PPSH. I don't think I've ever used it, even though you get them all the time. Like, literally all the time. It probably sucks, huh? It's probably a garbage gun. I just need something other than my pistol. Do I want to try getting the cordon at night? So I can buy the... Well, I guess I could just go back up north. 1 in the morning. Well, you know... I don't like traveling at night because of how little I can see, but let's do it. Anyone got some good tasks? I think I had lurker eyes. Let's go get some water from the flea market. Spooky. This looks pretty fucking sweet. The higher graphics and everything. Very cool, very cool. Nice and glowy. It's a bright ass glow stick though. Like the range on this glow stick is fucking ridiculous. Water, bro. Thank you. Alright, should I repair the PPSH that I got? I probably can't fully repair it anyways, actually. So I only have 3 charges. Let's go try to not die to whatever this is up here. Let's go see if I can kill this other thing down here. Sounded like it was dogs. Now it sounds like boers or something. Let me get some distance. Got the pelt thingy. What does theirs do again? Carry weight. Alright, I don't think that was my target. Oops. We did it. Night hunting with the glow stick. I should hold out though. I should just wait till I get something more better. We making progress, boys, even though I haven't actually gotten a new gun yet. I haven't even opened the stash yet. Oh man, my first yellow stash is up here. That sucks. I don't know if I want to go to Agroprom at night to deliver this package. Let's sleep. I need daylight. I ain't gonna go do Agroprom with the glow stick. The glow stick in a dream. He still wants that 14 dog meat. That shit is never gonna go away. That's just what he wants. He's hell-bent on his 14 dog meat. He's like, I'm throwing a Super Bowl party and I'm making dog meat, bro. I guess I could do those 2 quests I just got before I go to Agroprom. I got a stash. Yeah. Let's go do those, and then we'll get the stash here. I don't think I've ever looted a stash here. I didn't even know that these were bathrooms. I've never been on this side of it. On the roof. Sounds like things are fighting in the front as well. Let's swing out through the front and see what's going on out here. Actually, a lot of gunfire all over the place. Zone's pretty alive today. Rookie duty, bro. What you fighting, buddy? Dogs. Bower. Loker. Spinning around. Freaking out. Shooter. I didn't think I could get up here. Getting a lot of shotties. They're all broken to shit. Where was I supposed to go? Oh, gotta go deep in there. I don't know. Give it a try. I guess things have been going kind of well. Famous last words. What's it gonna be? Oh, shit. Yeah, almost went badly. It was an expensive quest though. I hear something. Oh, I know. That's just me tripping. That's just the side damage. Have they changed anything about side damage in 3.1? Are things gonna come and spook me now? I really wish it would. I had one more to the north, but my leg is fucked. That's not enough to heal my leg. I'm gonna need to just nap. We gotta take a nap. I need the medicinal sleep. We'll just need to sleep through till the afternoon. Should probably set my spawn point here too. I think I had it back in cordon. You do not want to keep running back and forth if I do die. Which, let's face it, I am going to die. My armor's getting kind of low. I think I have an 80. I have a 90. But we're already past that, so we'll just wait. What do I need to start base building? I probably need tools, right? Okay. Let's go up here. East of the checkpoint. Oh, that's where I'm going. If I got him or if he got him. Hey, I got him. Hey! Fuck yeah, dude. Did you see that guy's loadout? We got a Deagle and an MP9? Fuck yes. Alright. We styling now. Let's repair that shit. I want both of those repaired. What needs killing here? A dog? Side dog? The constantly leaving your loadout thing is just awful, man. I don't know if I'm missing something. Like, can I make it permanent? Because holy shit, that is so bad. Kind of don't want to spend the money on it though, especially not right now while I'm going to go buy a kit. All right, let's go up to Rostock and buy a repair kit. You guys fighting? Meatballs. Yeah, let's get up to Rostock. We'll buy ourselves a Type A kit. Stack empty mags in inventory. Sort inventory as magazines are updated. Tree is empty. Empty mag unload behavior. Put in backpack. Oh, put in loadout. That's probably what it is. What I was saying before I got sidetracked. Yeah, it's not bad. Because like I'm used to the constant checking magazines from like Tarkov and stuff. But it leaving the loadout over and over was terrible. But I think that I just solved that. I don't know why that wouldn't be by default. Why the hell would you want it to go back like to your backpack? If you're using the damn magazine and you unload it because you're loading in a new one, why would I want it to leave the loadout? You're just giving me more clicks. That shouldn't be by default. I mean, it's cool that it's an option for people to want to do that for whatever the hell they want reason, but that shouldn't be default. That's stupid. It's just like more clicks for no reason. And you're all like, the whole point of the mod is like more micromanagement. Why would you want to add more APM to that? But hey, I think I just fixed it. That'll make it much better. Much better. I mean, I got to get to the wild territory. There's going to be no way around it. It's got a stash in Truck Cemetery. Wouldn't mind going there, but we all know what's going to happen if I do. Spoiler alert, I'm going to get my fucking throat ripped out. Like tearing it up. Look at how smooth running up and down these stairs are. Look at that. Isn't that just lovely? How long did it take for them to fix stairs in Gamma? Alright, cool. You got a part for my... Oh, he's got a part for the Deagle and for the MP9. Damn. How much does this cost? 20? I mean, we need to do that. I need this MP9 more than the Deagle, but I want the Deagle as well. Alright. Well, we got what we came here for. Let's head back to garbage to get to my stash. Let me double check to make sure I got all the tasks here. It's a big party. The A-Life seems a little different in this update. I'm noticing some significant differences already. By default. Seems like there's a little more movement, a little bit more engagement going on. If the zone's feeling a little bit more alive. And it was already pretty good before. Yeah, it takes so long to pop up that it's comical. It's almost useless. I guess it's to simulate, like, physically pulling the magazine out. So, I mean, I guess that's about right then, now that I think about it. It's just weird since you don't have no feedback. It just feels like it's not doing anything. I had to shoot it for it to not say that error. Never seen that before. Alright, so I just need one more part, and then I'll be able to fully repair my beloved MP9. So let's run down to Corden now and see if the mechanic down there has any parts and do some tasks in the process. So what do we have on the way? A stash and encrypted documents in a stash. Alrighty. It's funny, I never played anything but hard until I made that video on Gamma, I mean on Iron Man. That was the only time I've ever played like easy. And it felt really good. The economy is like so forgiving. I don't think I needed to shoot yet. Who's screaming? Damn, there was a lot of bandits here. Something's lagging me right here too. Alright, let's loot these guys. That was a fat come up. Hopefully they have some cool stuff. Can't see. It's not just the monitor, because I have a new monitor that's not dark anymore, but because there's so much light coming into the room and I have a light in my eyes, it's making it seem like way darker than it is. The price of playing with the face cam, which, by the way, I don't know if I'm going to keep playing with the face cam. Just thought I'd try it. Oh, it's this. I think these are what's lagging. No, because it's not when I'm looking at it. I don't know. Something's lagging though. You got the difficulty settings. Oh, so that's on hard then. If you had the same settings as I did, that's hard. That's sweet, man. Game is very fun. And then it starts to get to a point where it gets easier. I don't want to say it ever gets like easy, like trivializing. I know some people will say it does. And that's why Grok continuously makes it like more dick twisty. But for me, it's more like it does get easier, but because of the jank that's just inherent in the game, like there's still a lot of like, and you're dead moments, you know? Almost unavoidable. Where it's just like, and you're fucking dead, bro. Because of just like the bullshit. I don't say bullshit in like a completely bad way or anything, but like, yeah, I don't know. That's why like doing like an Invictus run or something sounds fucking ridiculously brutal to me. Because like there's just so many like unavoidable death moments where you just die. It's probably like a meat chunk or something, huh? Not sure I'm down. Heart? Yeah, well, apparently I was down. My FPS is really low over here for some reason. It's like something happened down here. It wasn't like this on my previous trip. See if there's any tasks. Deliver the package to Agroprom. I really gotta go do that one I have, so we'll grab that. We'll grab this. Hey, he's got a blue. Yes. 5K. Yes. Now, the thing is, I need magazines for it. Do you have mags? He does not. So I'll have one magazine for my gun. I might want to hold off on using up my entire kit. Just yet. Maybe not just yet. What's my new rig? An i7 265 KF and 5080 or 5070 Ti. Managed to get lucky and get one at MSRP, so why not? I'm gonna put the anomaly detector beep on. I miss it. I really like it. So when I first made this rig, I got a 4060 2 weeks ago, and I put myself on a lot of waiting lists to get the 5070 Ti, and got lucky. Got called. All right, we got a stash. Let's go grab that. Got a stash, couple quests. Don't have any food. Got some bunk food. Some of the zone shit. Damn, that shit was fucking spicy. That was some spicy whatever it was. Cooked dog or something. Oh, I ran past the stash. Smart. Well, I gotta swing back up north anyways, so it doesn't matter. Let's get on the way back. Yeah, something is killing my frames in Cordon. This shit has been running like really good. But something down here is not agreeing with me on this run. On this day, rather. Okay, that's the guy I gotta save. Missed that first shot. Thought I heard another one. Maybe it was just this guy talking. Yeah, it's definitely CPU bound. But in this update, in the 3.1, I'm noticing that there's definitely something with the anomalies that's like causing lag. It's hard to tell too, because like since I'm on the new rig, I have everything like way bumped up than I normally would. I mean, it could just be more NPCs. You might be right. It's hard to tell. Which it is. You run 60 and run lossless scaling. I found that lossless scaling introduces too much input lag for my taste. I haven't tried it on this rig, because I don't really need it on this rig. Maybe I should try it now that I've got this thing running properly. What was I coming here for? What is this mark? Delivery? Yeah. Okay. Let me make sure that I was close enough to get these guys' quests. Great Swamps. Might go there. Probably won't. Meadow. Might go there. Probably won't. Mercenary and Garbage. Definitely want to kill him. Task limit reached. That was my target. Okay, well, that was easy. Yeah, there's definitely going to be artifacts. They don't bother me too much either, as long as they're not like too bad. I don't mind. Some games the upscaling is awful looking. Especially a certain sequel to a certain game that I'm playing right now. The ghosting and the blurriness in S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 is fucking atrocious. I'm gonna go back to it and try it again. I haven't played it in a long time. Because it just had a big update again, right? Another 1,200 fixes, supposedly. 1,200, 1,300 fixes. Which is funny every time I read that they're boasting about it. Because, I mean, that's great. I'm really glad that they're working on it still. But it just goes to show you how, like, that game was still, like, years away from being finished. Like, years. Not months. We're, like, 2 years away from that game being, like, proper. I need magazines, bro. Please. I want to use my MP9, but I can't use it if I'm only gonna have one magazine. That's gonna be absolutely painful. You tried S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 a few days ago after the recent patch. Can't believe I played 150 hours with the noise and blurriness. Yeah. I really shouldn't be running around with this weapon kit on me. I'm gonna end up dying with it. We're getting late. I should... Oh, there's a yellow stash down there. Okay, well. Great swamps it is then, boys. Did I forget to do that? Pretty sure I had that task already, unless he just gave me another one. Gotta deliver a package there. So I could just circle that way. That's a long run, though. It's gonna be dark pretty soon here. The swamps with the glow stick. I might be able to buy a torch, actually, right? What's a headlamp cost? Like 10? Oh, 6? Alright. Let's do it. The hell with it. We're just gonna go with all this stuff. If we die, we die. That's the name of the game, buddy. Oh no, the hell spawner coming, please. You love those first 150 hours? Yeah, I'm not taking away from anyone that loved it. You know, it's just my opinion about just feeling like it was generic. I didn't really feel like there was a lot of reason to explore. A lot of the loot was fucking boring. There was just like an abundance of garbage on the floor. So it just detracted from the experience for me. But I was having fun. I was definitely having fun. Because the zone is an interesting place. Like, you know, that's what we all love about Stalker, right? It's why no matter how janky the original trilogy was, we got all these games as well, you know? All these mods for it, I mean. Because at the end of the day, the zone is so interesting. So that part of S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 is fun as well. I did not see where this guy was. Oh. Hey, he had another MP9. That should give me a magazine, another magazine. Oh, it has a part 2. Felt like a modern game in S.T.A.L.K.E.R close, yeah. Not just that, it just felt like a generic modern game. It felt like a Far Cry, especially with the way the A-Life, or the lack thereof of A-Life was. How enemies just like spawned, like literally in your vision. That's exactly how like Far Cry's been since fucking Far Cry 1. Pretty laggy here. 50 FPS. Again, I have my settings like purposely cranked way the fuck up. So I'm kind of seeing what I can get away with here, especially while I'm recording and streaming and stuff. After playing Gamma, you could see that. So like, I want to be really clear in saying that I never thought S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 was going to be Gamma. I know that that's what a lot of people had problems with. I knew better. I think that's ridiculous to think that a game with hundreds of modders behind it was gonna... or that they were going to compete with the game that has hundreds of modders and years of work behind it. That's just unrealistic, and I never had that thought. So any criticism I have towards S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 isn't in direct relation to Gamma or Anomaly or any mod. It's in relation to the context of other games. I mean, even a game that's pretty mediocre like Fallout 4 Fallout 4 is a pretty mediocre game, but it rewarded you for playing and looking for stuff. I mean, a bunch of shooters, a bunch of games have good exploration. I don't even really need to name that many. Like, there's a lot of games that have good exploration. Stalker 2 doesn't. Like, you get to see cool shit because the zone is awesome, but are you being, like, rewarded for your time spent, like, you know, in gear and items? Not really. It just felt like super underbaked, like incredibly underbaked. The health system felt underbaked, like they just tacked it on at the last minute and said, we'll come back to this. That's actually the best way I could describe Stalker 2. Every single system in the game feels like it's like the first draft, and they were like, we'll come back to this. Yeah, we'll come back to this. Oh yeah, we'll come back to it, don't worry. That's what Stalker 2 feels like. Felt like. It's probably better now. It's probably a lot better now, actually, but... Oh, there you are. I did not see this guy. A modern Assassin's Creed. It's funny you should mention Assassin's Creed. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed since the Ezio saga. Okay, well that's a lie. I tried Assassin's Creed 4 because everyone was like super hard on for it, and I thought that the ship stuff was fine, but I didn't really get an Assassin's Creed game to RP as a pirate. So I felt like the assassin part of it was a little lackluster, so I didn't really like get that into it. I played a little bit of 3 because a friend of mine had it, and it was kind of boring, so I never really got that far. I haven't played any of the modern ones where they turned it into like an RPG Witcher spinoff, Witcher clone. I haven't played those, so I have no idea. They don't look very entertaining to me though. It's cool that the new one's finally in Japan, but it sucks that like it's now that like no one gives a shit about the series. Would have been nice if they did that like forever ago. Okay, I'm really scared about running down here like this. I do not want to die. Perfect way to describe Stalker 2. It's a prototype. Yeah, it's a prototype. It is a prototype. That's how I felt about it instantly when I played it. Like, this is a prototype. Yeah, I heard nothing but bad things about Valhalla from people who love the franchise, who like loved the latest games. I heard nothing but bad things about it. Heard that it was endless. That it just, like, in a bad way, endless. That like you're just stuck in a perpetual grind. But I have no opinion of the modern Assassin's Creed games because frankly I haven't played them. I kind of fell off. I loved the first game. I absolutely adore the second game. I thought Assassin's Creed 2 was like a perfect 10 out of 10. I didn't really care for the sequels to Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood and Revelations. I barely was able to get through Revelations, and it just kind of burned me out of the franchise. Maybe one day I'll give like Origins a try. Origins is the Egyptian one, right? That looked sweet, the setting. Syndicate looked sweet too. I think that's the one, the Victorian one. I love that era, the Victorian era. So many fucking awesome designs. And a lot of good artists worked on Assassin's Creed Syndicate. If that's the Victorian one. I forget the names. I'm not deep enough to know all the names by heart. Alright, I'm very, very scared of dying. Let's be cheeky and look at the map. Alright, this guy looks like he's just sitting at the campfire. Did I need to loot something off of him? Is that why I haven't completed the task? Yeah, I think there was something on him. Yeah. Sweet. We did it, boys. Pretty painless. Ubisoft is a good example of, like, complacency. Because all of their franchises, and like you said, Assassin's Creed, I agree with you 100%. It felt like a good mixture. As it was, Assassin's Creed felt like a mixture of a lot of their good games, you know? I remember when I first saw Assassin's Creed 1, I was like, holy shit, this is like Splinter Cell meets Prince of Persia? Fuck yes. And at the time, that shit was actually like really next gen. The crowd density and like your character interacting with NPCs the way they did, just bumping into them and stuff, that was fucking sweet at the time. And the free climbing system, which was way better back then. because it looked like they put more effort into making it like believable where you were grabbing onto instead of just scaling fucking anything like you do in the more modern ones that I've seen, where it doesn't look as believable. And then they make money off of these things, and then they just like homogenize the shit out of it and combine, like they turn like all of their series into the same thing. Because like again, I feel like Assassin's Creed started that way. Let's take what works in our other games and make a new one, and it worked. And then they just kept doing that and doing that and doing that, and now we're at the point where it's like every fucking Ubisoft game is just an Ubisoft game. Like, what are we doing here, people? I do think that now again, this is just an outsider's perspective because I haven't played them, but looking at like Origins, the first one to become like RPG, it kind of just looked like a Witcher clone to me. It looked like they saw The Witcher and how The Witcher kind of reinvigorated the open world RPG space, and they just tried to do that. I know it has differences and it's not just like a direct clone, so I'm not necessarily saying that, but it looks like they leaned into that style of game. Okay, let's get back to Corden and take a nap. We Eepy. I'm an Eepy boy. Not necessarily, I just don't want to be in the dark. But we had a pretty successful night run anyways. Well, wasn't fully night, but that was a successful in-game day, I gotta say. We didn't die, made a lot of money, got a lot done, looted a lot of good shit. I mean, what more can you ask for, right? See, I feel like my frames are just dipping as time goes on. Maybe the zone's just becoming more populated. There's definitely a lot of stalkers here. Because I know as you play, A-Life introduces more stuff, right? I know they made A-Life changes to this update. Like, is there more stuff spawning? It kind of seems like it. What's up, bros? You guys stock anything good lately? Have any good stocks? Yeah? Yeah? No? Alright. Fuck you guys then. Starfield is just another Bethesda game. Yeah. Starfield was very disappointing. Starfield was a game I beat, and I questioned why I bothered. The thing with Bethesda games is, like, even when they're bad, they have that, like, they scratch that, like, primal lizard brain itch of, like, clicking and collecting shit. It's disgusting. The same kind of itch that, like, the most fucking bottom of the barrel dog shit survival games feed on. Not the good survival games, the bad ones. The ones that are just made for a quick cash grab, where you're just clicking on trees and farming dirt and shit for no fucking reason at all. You know it's not worth it. You know the game sucks, but there's something in your brain that's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. That's how I felt about Starfield. Hey, got a big stick. I want that. No one has my magazines, bro. I have an extra one at least. I should probably just repair it now that I have 2 magazines. Yeah, let's repair it. This is my favorite gun in the game. Maybe I'll wait until I get to the mechanic again. He might have a part for me, and I have money to buy another part. They seem the same. Yeah, so I have a unique perspective with New Vegas and stuff. I think New Vegas is incredible as well. I like Fallout 3 the most, personally, because I like the world more. New Vegas is a much better RPG with much better dialogue by a large margin. But Fallout 3, the world, I think is a better character than what's on offer in the Mojave. But that is just my opinion. I know I'm in the very, very small minority there. But I still do really like New Vegas as well. So it's not like I don't think New Vegas is good. Okay, we are dangerously low on ammo, boys. We got to get back up to the butcher. I know that I have a yellow stash in the swamp, but I think that we need to prioritize getting some ammo. Because I'm going to repair this MP9 right now. Yeah, my frames are still pretty low. So it must not be an anomaly thing. I think it is. It must just be that, yeah, the zones just get more populated now, huh? Yeah, the morality system was... It's like a nice addition, but there's no depth to it. And yeah, the story sucked. Story sucked and the factions were weak. Like, for sure. But I like the world. The Capital Wasteland's a lot funner for me to explore. Oh, shit. please? Dude, why am I stuck? That's bullshit. I got stuck on nothing. Well, let's see. I don't want to use a med kit for this, but I might have to. Jesus. There's a lot of stuff spawning. Yeah, I think it does just spawn more in this update. Like, this is a lot. For default settings, this is a lot. A video on my channel was me turning Fallout 3 into an extraction shooter, which I'm still doing. I've worked on a couple more things. I've written like minor scripts to fulfill it, to make it more RP. Am I gonna reload or am I jammed? Jammed. We are heavy. Need to make a stash. Who closed this door? What have I told you guys about leaving that door open? Damn, he doesn't have any parts. I was hoping he did. That way I could just save a charge, but that's fine. We're going to use all charges on fixing this bad boy, because this is my favorite gun, as I've said a million times. Yes. You have an anomalous stash, bro? Because I will buy it now. I don't know why they're not carrying it. It's doing that shit again where they're not appearing. Let's head to garbage, I believe. That's what we want, right? Because I need ammo. Do I want to hit Meadow for that stash and that quick? The problem with this area is like sometimes there's those little pockets of psi damage that like destroy you. Yeah, we got to get to garbage. I'm going to get to garbage, buy stuff, and then I'm probably going to go eat. Because I am starving. I have all these games that I want to kind of go back and play now. Because I can play them on like high, ultra, beautiful settings. So. Oh, and I know most people just like want to see Gamma. But I like playing a lot of games. Broke my leg. I'm gonna pre-heal this because this is gonna be a do or die kind of fight here. Quite literally. Oh. Never mind. I need to... Yeah, I got to go to garbage, do this stuff, buy ammo, probably swing through Agroprom and then into the swamp. That'd probably be the best route to take in terms of doing shit. I'm just gonna scream in pain as I run all the way back. Hopefully there's nothing too dangerous on the road here. A triple lurker would be pretty bad. And we've already seen that like 3 times, I think. Oh man, looks like a lot of dogs. We're gonna have to take the side back route. Hey, someone killed the dude I needed to kill. It's nice. Lurkers love breeding. Yeah, I feel like I'm seeing them more, like in this update. But it's kind of hard to tell though, because like you know the A-Life randomizes things, and it is pretty good at it. Bounty taken off of his head. This guy's got a delivery. Let's go do that really quick since he's coming over here. This was the guy in Agroprom that I got like forever ago and I've been putting off. Dude, I fucking forgot to do that stash again. That encrypted one. That's the 2nd time. People wanted more lurkers and Grok made them spawn a lot. Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like I'm seeing them more in this one, in 3.1, as opposed to just 9.3. Why are they coming all the way in here? I've never seen them actually. I didn't think that they were going to. I've never seen them do that. Bro, thanks for pushing me into the fire. I should fucking kill you for that. Deserve to die. Lucky. Sleep a couple hours to repair these limbs that I got. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, lowercase. Thanks for the kind words, Harpy. Glad you enjoy. Glad it was fun. But yeah, it is time for me to go. I'm really hungry. Let me make a new save before I forget. And we have an issue. Look at all these saves already. We're already catching up. Not really. I have 4 months of catching up, unfortunately. But as always, thank you all so much for watching. I am finally getting back to working on some Gamma videos and just more videos on the way. I have more time. I have a new rig. So good stuff on the horizon. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for chilling. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.